everyone. I am here for my Cloak and Dagger Christmas TBR. Now, I'm happy that I have kept it kind of basically to a bare minimum. I have a list of many, many others and lots of series that I'm not done reading, so I would love to read from that series and that series and that series, and then the list gets so excessive that I just wanted to put a really small list up here so that then I don't get overwhelmed and I can feel a bit spontaneous. So for all of the ones that have all of the prompts in Cloak and Dagger Christmas that are book prompts, I will be telling you about what I am planning on reading for them. And so I will just say again, we are reading Silent Nights, which is edited by Martin Edwards. It's a series of Christmas mysteries. So I'm very excited to finally read that. I've owned it for about 5 years and just have never gotten around to it. And then I also am hoping to read at least a couple stories out of the Big Book of Christmas Mysteries. I never planned to read that in its entirety because then I feel like the stories would all start to blend together. But I do like to try to read at least a couple. And I have really enjoyed the ones that I have read. I really liked the Inspector Morse mysteries, the story from there. That's one that sticks out at me. And so want to continue with that. And then included in there is the adventure of the Christmas pudding. And so there is a physical copy of that, but more on the adventure of the Christmas pudding later. For Partridge in a Pear Tree, alliterative title, I am planning on reading The Copenhagen Connection by Elizabeth Peters. I'm hoping this will be a bit of a Mary Stuart style book. I know that this one young lady is traveling alone, and then she ends up, through a crazy set of circumstances, she meets another guy who's traveling to Denmark, and there's things to do with antiques and secrets, family secrets, and I'm hoping I will enjoy it. The other standalone Elizabeth Peters that I tried last year, I unfortunately didn't enjoy that much. So I'm going to give another Elizabeth Peters standalone a go. But if I don't enjoy that, for the next prompt of Two Turtle Doves, a buddy read, Kate from the novel Nomad and I are going to be buddy reading The Hippopotamus Pool by Elizabeth Peters. We have not read an Amelia Peabody mystery together for years. I kind of burned out on them, to be honest. I'm not really a series binge reader. So I miss it now. So I want to go back and be with those characters again. This travels to, it's the 19th century, and they do lots of traveling to Egypt and archaeological digs. She and her husband Emerson and their son Ramses. And there was some very interesting things that happened in the last book, so I am curious to see how that ties in to this latest installment. Then Three French Hens, translated work or set in a different country. So I did mention in my announcement video the Frangipani tree mystery. It is 1930s. 1936, the Crown Colony of Singapore. So the British abdication crisis and rising Japanese threat seem very far away. And an Irish nanny is hired to take care of the local girl, Sue Lin, and then a murder at the residence takes place. So I will be intrigued to read this, a translated mystery. I'm very excited. If, unfortunately, I do not enjoy it, then I do have a backup, and that is His Majesty's Hope by Susan Elia MacNeal. This is the third in the Maggie Hope series. I love this historical mystery series, and I knew from the last book that Maggie is going to be traveling to, where is it, Berlin? I think she's going to Berlin during World War II. So this will just be very high-intensity, nail-biting reading. And then for 5 Gold Rings, foil on the cover, The Mistletoe Murder and Other Stories. I didn't actually know that many for foil on the cover, although I know it is a thing, particularly at Christmas time, to have foil on the cover. So there we are. Then 8 Dingoes Dancing, Wildcard read. So I love this prompt. This is just whatever you want it to be. And so I have picked Death of a Gossip by M.C. Beaton. This is the first in her Hamish Macbeth series. I have heard about this series for so long, but I was making my way through the Agatha Raisin series before I started Hamish Macbeth. And I still haven't finished Agatha Raisin because they now have a ghostwriter writing the newest installments, but I think I'm good, and because I just really didn't enjoy the later installments that weren't actually written by M.C. Beaton. The pacing was just very weird at the end. So I'm very excited to try Death of a Gossip finally, and I will most definitely be doing the audiobook for that. And then for 10 Lords a Leaping, a story with nobility, I would love to try Who Killed the Curate by Joan Coggin. And this is a Christmas mystery. It even says right there, a Christmas mystery. And Lady Lupin Lorimer Hastings, she is the newlywed wife to the vicar of St. Mark's Parish in Glanville, Sussex. And this is a very short and sweet mystery. It is around 150 pages. So it would not be hard at all to read this. I heard good things about this from Miranda at the Miranda Mills, her channel, and would love to read this. But I do also have, I'm very interested in reading A Study in Death by Anna Lee Huber. It is the fourth in the Lady Darby mystery series, and I'm really excited about that. I really want to read it. So hopefully I can make time for both. And then for 12 Drummers Drumming, this is, listening to something on audio. The two that I settled on that I'm the most interested in are The Leper of St. Giles by Ellis Peters. This is in his just wonderful Brother Cadfael mystery series that I think it was last Cloak and Dagger Christmas that I read one and just fell in love with it. And the Patrick Toll narrations are just amazing. So I'm very excited to listen to another one. And I need to redeem it because I listened to the fourth one in August, St. Peter's Fair, and I think I just didn't really enjoy it. So I don't know if it was that I just wasn't in the mood for it, or it's just one that I wouldn't enjoy as much, but I want to have another positive Brother Cadfael experience. And then The Adventure of the Christmas Pudding by Agatha Christie. So if I don't read the physical copy, then I will be listening to the audiobook version. And I'm just so excited for mysteries and Christmas time, and then taking part in the festive prompts. So yes, looking forward to all of the festive and mysterious fun. Thank you as always for watching, and I will be back with another video soon. Bye.